As water from River Semuliki flooded and cut off schools in Ntoroko district, western Uganda, members of parliament in Kampala debated on whether to hold 4 regional sittings that would cost 20 billion Uganda shillings, with each regional sitting reportedly costing 5 billion shillings. I am Butanda Shafiq, and this is where trouble comes from. Various Ugandans and members of parliament, such as the leader of opposition, say this is a waste of resources that could have been used to address more pressing issues in the respective regions.
What do the people of Northern Uganda, of Western Uganda, of Eastern Uganda, Central, what do they really want? If we were to ask them, the ordinary folks, that 5 billion shillings is going to be spent on a meeting that is going to come to your place.
Honorable Senyonyi described it as a waste of taxpayers' money and stated that the opposition will not be part of the sittings. However, the members of parliament from Northern Uganda, led by Martin Mapenduzi Ojara, say it is a great opportunity for the regions, as MPs will focus more on the issues affecting areas where the parliament is sitting. Miss Betty Awolo Chan, the Gulu City woman MP, also added that the regional sitting presents economic and political opportunities and will boost tourism. But that is not all that they said. In response to Honorable Senyonyi, Parliament spokesperson Chris Obore described the opposition boycotting these sittings as a political stunt, arguing that the money was already budgeted for. The members of parliament from Northern Uganda further pulled out the tribalism card, with Miss Faith Nakut, woman MP for Napak district, saying, "Is it unfortunate that perhaps the regional sittings are going to start in Northern Uganda? I hope he would have said the same if the regional sittings were starting from another region. It isn't right for someone to oppose everything." She even added that the affinity for relevance shouldn't make us fail to think objectively. At least, he should allow these sittings to go on. If there is need to save, then he will save from the sittings in the next regions. But this, according to Miss Faith Nakut, they have to spend the money in Northern Uganda. It should be noted that MPs from that particular region always pull out the tribalism card every time someone doesn't agree with them. So this is what Mr. Senyonyi responded with. "It is unfortunate that some of my colleagues in parliament have decided to realize this matter and make it as if it's a personal issue. We are opposed to the general idea of holding these regional sittings and not just Northern Uganda. What do the ordinary people in these regions really want if we were to ask them? What they want are services like good roads and medicine in hospitals. When you tell them that we are going to spend 5 billion Ugandan shillings just for a meeting, it does not make sense. They should stop trivializing the issue." We've gathered a couple of responses to illustrate how pointless these regional sittings are, just for those who are still in debate. Dr. Jacob Otile said, "Just for context, the structure of Lira University Teaching Hospital costs 7 billion Uganda shillings, but our parliament wants to spend 5 billion to facilitate meetings in each region of Uganda, a total of 20 billion shillings. What exactly do these people want?" Peace Victoria said, she's an activist, she said, "Members of parliament from Northern Uganda, stop accusing the leader of opposition of being tribalistic. He is very right. You guys are the most tribalistic people, even on your own tribes. It's just poverty and lack of exposure which silences your level of tribalism." Dr. Omona said, "This is basic common sense, but the MPs from Northern Uganda will not see it since they are all busy chasing clout and want to use this to campaign in the next election cycle. We have really suffered. You can't embarrass a whole region this badly." Then journalist Hatmanelu Gwasekaya asked, "So if the MPs are going closer to the people to listen to issues affecting them in their respective regions, does this then mean that the area MPs have failed the people they are representing in parliament, that they don't present these issues?" And finally, activist Motuzo said, during comparison, "We need 5 billion to recruit a councilman to oversee kidney transplants. We do not have it. We also need 20 billion to carry out regional parliamentary sittings that we don't need. We have it." She was drawing comparison between the council for kidney transplants and the money that is needed to host these regional meetings. What are your views on the regional parliamentary sittings? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe.